Good morning, everyone. Today I want to speak to you about a remarkable figure from the Bible, Daniel. His story, often relegated to the realm of children's tales, holds profound significance that extends beyond mere myth or folklore. In an age where skepticism often overshadows faith, it's essential to re-examine the reality of Daniel and the truth of his experiences. Many scholars today assert that the Book of Daniel is largely a work of fiction, arguing that its narratives are symbolic or allegorical rather than historical. They suggest that Daniel's experiences in Babylon, his rise to power, his interpretation of dreams, and his miraculous survival in the lion's den are mere literary devices. However, this dismissal overlooks substantial evidence that supports Daniel's historical reality. While it's true that interpretations can vary, we must recognize that extra-biblical sources affirm the existence of Daniel. Archaeological findings and ancient texts corroborate details about Babylonian culture and governance during the time of Daniel. These sources reveal that while our understanding of ancient Babylon may be limited, the framework of the historical events described in Daniel aligns with what we know from history. Furthermore, we must consider the New Testament's perspective on Daniel. In Matthew 24, verse 15, Jesus refers to the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet. This reference by Jesus himself serves as a powerful endorsement of Daniel's authenticity and importance. If Jesus, the central figure of our faith, acknowledges Daniel as a genuine prophet, we are called to take this seriously. Furthermore, if the evidence confirms that the Gospels are reliable, which has been affirmed, then Jesus' testimony as recorded by the reliable Gospels has enormous weight regarding the authenticity of Daniel's historicity and interpretation. The contradiction of skepticism. Interestingly, those who dismiss the Book of Daniel as myth often rely on the very limited information we have about Babylonian kings and their reigns. This presents a contradiction. They accept fragments of history that are less well documented while simultaneously questioning the narratives of Daniel that align with those very fragments. If we can tentatively accept the reign of Nebuchadnezzar or the existence of Darius and Cyrus, why not also accept Daniel's place in that history? This inconsistency reveals a selective skepticism that undermines the integrity of historical inquiry. The significance of Daniel's life. Now let's consider the implications of Daniel's story. His unwavering faith in God amid adversity serves as an enduring model for us today. Whether he was interpreting dreams, refusing to bow to false gods, or facing the lions, Daniel exemplified a commitment to his beliefs that transcended the pressures of a secular world. Daniel's life challenges us to examine our own faith. Are we standing firm in our beliefs when faced with societal pressures? Do we have the courage to be a voice of truth in a world that often prioritizes convenience over conviction? Just as Daniel did, we too are called to trust in God's sovereignty, even when circumstances seem dire. In closing, let us embrace the reality of Daniel, not only as a historical figure, but also as a spiritual guide. His experiences remind us that faith can flourish even in the most challenging environments. As we navigate our own Babylonian landscapes, filled with confusion, doubt, and temptation, may we draw strength from Daniel's unwavering devotion to God. Let us not be swayed by skepticism that denies the truth of our faith. Instead, let us affirm, as Jesus did, that the stories of our sacred texts hold profound meaning, rooted in reality. May we be inspired to live out our faith with the same boldness and conviction that Daniel exemplified, trusting that God is with us every step of the way. Amen.